Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Rocks. Tracy here, and this is another open with me, and this one is for the new Simply Crochet magazine. Okay, so while I'm getting into this, if you've not done so already, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and hopefully you'll be informed when new videos pop up. So that's all empty. We have some freebies in here. So this is the new magazine. Let's just position my camera so that we sort of get as much of it as we can. Let me just see if I am zoomed too much. There we are. Okay. So this is the new magazine. So we have From Sofa to Street, modern chintz patterns. We've got a fox and soft elegance, and bold colour work made simple, cute baby blanket, striped Tunisian throw, cottage, coatigan, and much more motif magic. And so let's have a little look. Oh, learn C to C. We have this, which is a keychain. So you've got the bits and bobs in here to make that, and it's very similar to making a base of a bag when you get those things. So nice and simple. If you want to make a heart keychain, that's all in there. And then we have this, which is Crochet Extra, even more patterns to hook, love and stitches. Okay, so we're gearing up for Valentine's Day by the looks of this, and so let's have a look at the magazine first. I will zoom just a smidge. Let's see if I can get it all in. There we are. And I'll get rid of that bit of rubbish. I'll just move these over a bit for now so that they're not in the way. And we can get started. So I'm using a different piece of equipment today. So I think the view is bigger, which is good. And yeah, so far my new equipment's working out really well. So this is Simply Crochet, and we've got both of these in here. What else have we got? That looks like a tablecloth, or an embellishment around a tablecloth anyway. We've got a lampshade blanket. It's all done kind of with squares and rectangles here. Incidentally, I've just done a new solid square, which will be up possibly today. While I'm filming this, and also a granny rectangle, so you can always make the perfect one any size. So if you haven't seen that, if I can remember, I'll put a link at the end of this video to both of those. So we've got this coatigan, we've got a cowl, we've got a blanket, which is nice and straightforward. We've got another cushion, which is just things stuck on. We've got collars and cuffs by the look of it. And we've got a little fluffy fox. Did that look fluffy on the front? It did. I didn't notice because it was just such a small picture. But he is a bit of a fluffy one. How cute. Faux fur. You get a subscribe offer. And here we go. Adverts. Hooked. Love is on the walls. Lots of stuff then, like wall hangings in this, I guess. Ideas, inspiration, accessories, websites, events and stuff. So a lot of this is just stuff that we can't really read. What's this? Colour Fest. Signet Festival, 200 grams yarn is an Aran weight self-striping yarn, available in 8 gorgeous shades. 100% acrylic, might have to look into that one then. Skills, we've got the 3rd of February, Frost and Bloom Cowl Part 1, free online at Hobby, whatever you want to call it. The 13th to the 15th of February, we've got Unravel, a festival of yarn from £9 at Farnham Maltings in Farnham. We have the 22nd of February, that's the day before my birthday actually, I'm just saying. But we have the 22nd of February, which is Kerno Yaff from £5 at Wadebridge, Cornwall. I don't know what Kerno's Yaff is, but it's obviously something yarny. 27th to the 28th of February, crafting live, £8, Sounddown Park Race Course in Surrey. So yeah, and what have we got up here? 5 fab finds. They're just things you can buy, so we'll just forget that unless you're interested in buying stuff. Another advert. And a few little editorials. Okay, vintage vibes. Think cottagecore, then think more. We're taking vintage prints and delicate florals all the way. So we've got a kind of granny square that looks like it's around, say, linen. So you've got squares of linen, like a quilt maybe, and they've gone around the edges. That's what that, because that's just definitely not crochet. And then we've got covered lampshade, which I've actually covered a lampshade before myself. Okay, so yeah, it all matches. We've got the tablecloth, we've got the tie back curtaining. So it's just going around making embellishments really in that part. We've got cushions, and what's that? Just making coat hangers, yeah. So that's just so that you can have puffy, padded coat hangers. I've got to say, I haven't got room in my wardrobe for hangers like that. You know, it's crammed in, let's just say. So this is our patchwork blanket. So yeah, you're going around the fabric, as I mentioned, and then you're going around the tablecloth, which does actually look quite fetching, this. I do like it. Can imagine there's a few charts coming our way soon. Then we've got cushions with bows on. I'm not into that kind of cushion. I don't really want the imprint of anything when I sit on it. I mean, I do get seam imprints and stuff like that, but I don't really want to have an imprint of a bow on my face or something. Only natural. So a detailed cozy layer to dress up and down, designed by Chloe Elizabeth Birch, and a matching cushion. So it's tank top. And we've got sizes extra small to a 3 or 4XL. So that's not too bad. Looks a bit Fair Isle-ish. More adverts. Fuzzy Friend. Kids will love this. So will big kids. I think he's gorgeous. He's cute. So this is an amigurumi fox. They've used rickarumi stuff, but you can use any yarn. And this pattern is from Rico's Design Rickarumi Furry Animals. And you can download that whole pattern for £4.49. Okay, so there we go. This is a Sheepy's yarn bundle worth £24.95 when you subscribe. There's a subscribey offer if you want to have a little look at it. I dare say this blanket is a crochet along, and it might be, no, just another advert. Lacy Days, so we're looking at the collar and cuffs. Are you into that kind of romantic look, collar and cuffs? If I have to pause this, I am waiting on the postman coming. So this is that new yarn that we were looking at. So I will take a look at that in the wholesaler for my shop, Hobby Rocks. If you haven't found it, hobbyrocks.co.uk. Does ship worldwide. There is a link in the description box. So this is a single panel. It's called Brighter Days. There'll be charts at the end, I should think. And this is called Cerise Piece. So it's just colour work, really, same pattern. Long and Lovely. So here we have it. It's made with kind of a fleck yarn, tweedy. So, yeah, it's a bit baggy on the sleeves for me. I do have one that's baggy on the sleeves, and I do wear it. But, yeah. The Art of Pootling. Discover crochet in the 40s, in her 40s. Discovering crochet in her 40s. Kate Eastwood found the best to celebrate and express her love for all things in life. Pootling. What's pootling? Pootling. The only time I've ever known of pootling is when you're dawdling. But never mind. That might be something else. And I didn't read that very well, did I? No. I'm not used to this view. I will get used to it. Cute and cosy. Thought moss stitch was for knitting? No, it's not, is it? We love our moss stitch. Moss stitch cowl. Then we've got the thing that's free. Just a granny square blanket. It's Is it? It sounds slightly oblong, isn't it? I don't know how they've done that. It's a square. It is a square. It's not oblong at all. Although, if you want to make an oblong, as I mentioned, oblong, rectangle, whatever you want to call it. So this is the cushion that matches your... you can have a cushion matching your clothing, which is a very odd concept, but... Or you could just do one. Make it in a different colour, it wouldn't match. Then you'd be all right. Hooked on books. So, what have we got? Kelly is the designer behind My Mummy Made This, a business. Kelly's son sporting a crocheted saucepan hat. Lovely. Hat that looks like a saucepan. I'm going to move on. You know, it's just odd. I wouldn't mind making a duck. Anyway, this is called passion flowers. So basically just making the flowers and sewing them onto a cushion that you've not even made yourself. I don't know if I like the idea of that. As I say, I don't like things that stick out and you get imprints of it. It's right, it's just decorative. But if you're going to sort of sit back on it or even lay on it, you don't really want patterns all over your face. So this is called Soft Focus. It's just... the alpaca yarn is the thing that creates the loveliness about this, because it does just look like row after row of the same stitch. If we go up close, you can see, hopefully. It's a little dark today, so I've got the light on. Look, too many adverts in there, so I've come to the conclusion. Oh my God. Those of you who've been with me for quite some time doing these will know I had a little foray into the world of Molly Makes. And it was a disaster from start to finish, because they will show you some crochet. You get one thing in the magazine that's maybe crocheted, and the rest is very odd things you might want to make and not particularly nice. And I do still have those Molly Makes on my Open With Me's. If you wanted to have a good look at what is available in this magazine before you think about getting it, then please see first what it's all about, because you'll be disappointed if you just plump straight in. Anyway, corner to corner. Not my greatest thing to make. I'm not a very good corner to corner. It's not that I can't do it, it's just that I don't like, mine looks untidy. And I can't stand that. I like neat, and it doesn't look neat. It probably would if I carried on and on and on, but I don't let it get that far. So this is the Show Us Your page. How do I follow a filet pattern? Quite easily by the looks of that. It's not hard anyway, I've done lots. Next issue, we've got another cushion where you just shove things on it. We've got a blue-faced Yeti. Okay, I was going to call it a blue-faced sheep, because I will... monkey sheep. I will admit I do not really identify amigurumis very well. Whether that's me or whether it's the fact that they're a bit loosely looking like things, I don't know. So extra just for you is a 2.5mm and a 4mm hook, double-ended. I have tulip ones in my shop that are double-ended. Very good value for money. Animal patterns to make in 2 sizes. This is the essentials bit that tells us Granny to suck eggs and all the bits. And then we've got the charts. I said there would be a few charts, and here they all are, so you could use them for other things. And that's the magazine. We'll put that to one side, and we'll bring in this supplement. And we've also, remember, got this charm, bag charm. Key ring, bag charm. Okay, everything you need to make it, so that's cool. So we've got a scarf with bobbles in the shape of hearts. We can make cakes. It's about the only cakes I'll be allowed when I start my diet. Bunting and another cushion. Bobbles along the sleeves. Let's get in, shall we? So this is basically all of them, I think. I don't think there's... I've got this as well. Little pins. Yeah, brooches. So that's unusual bunting. It is in the shape of hearts, although it looks just round. But when you look close, they are heart-shaped. And so you can, lots of Valentine's lovey bits. Heart-shaped bobblies on the sleeves. This is an extra small up to an extra large. So not a massive size range involved there. And I don't know why, because it is just row after row after row after row of the same stitch. So they could have easily done more sizes. It's the sleeves are just bobbles. So I don't understand why this limited size range. Forever and always they're calling these. So, my sweetheart, what is this? I didn't notice it. So we've got hearts made into squares. There's lots of those on YouTube as well. I don't know what they've made with that, but it's a square. Candy Crush, they're calling this. It's a cushion with shapes on, basically. I like this one, though. Although it is just a lot of the same stitch, I like it. I do. It's got some heart-shaped bobbles. It's also got stripes, and it looks good and drapey. So it looks soft, but not particularly warm. But if we're heading towards spring, although we're not yet, February is by definition one of our colder months, and so it's not until the end of March it starts to warm up. So this is Take the Cake by Sabrina Summers. I haven't been crediting the people with these, have I? I've been a bit off my game with my new angle. It's kind of throwing me off a bit. I will get used to it. There is not 2 pages, that's just the cover. So yeah, I'm not sure what they're... This is just squares. You can do what you like with. So what do you think of this? What does one... I'm trying not to knock this over while I reach for the magazine. What do you think of the magazine? Do you like what is in this edition? Anything that you think is new and exciting, or, you know, what do you like, what don't you like? Do you see anything in here that has been in others before? What do you think of the free gifts? And I'll be interested to read your comments. So as I said before, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Hopefully you'll be informed when new videos pop up. And if you can like and share and hype my videos, it really will help my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye for now.